Hi and welcome to the Elsternwick Park Deliberative panel. Today, 24 community members gathered to hear from presenters on the future uses of Elsternwick Park North. Here's a taste of the day.
Yeah, so I introduced the deliberative panel session, so deliberative panel for Elsternwick Park North.
So I've been engaged to help design the process and facilitate it as an independent person who specialises in deliberative democracy, community engagement.
This is a process to engage the community in the process so that there's a much greater understanding of the needs and the competing interests. Then there will be a much greater, we hope, understanding of the decision that council makes and then acceptance of that decision.
Well, I've come along, as I said, as an observer, just to see what's going on and to listen to what everybody else has got to say.
We don't want another oval coming there because there are two ovals already.
And I would personally like to see the area developed into an ecosystem with the facilities there, with the water and so forth.
And to have that changed into an area that everybody can enjoy, irrespective of age, ability, disability.
It would be nice to have a park there for all the people walking and playing.
So parkland is something that we do need, and it represents a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
So what council's doing is sharing their dilemma of trying to figure out, well, we've got all these competing interests, how do we resolve it?
Council chose not to proceed with a driving range option at the golf course, and as part of that process it raised a whole range of community interests.
So we're trying to actually look at a way that we can come up with a creative solution and a fair one that's appropriate for such an amazing and unique asset.
I presented on behalf of Elsternwick Cricket Club a preferred option for the redevelopment of Elsternwick Park North number 2.
I presented on mostly the natural values of the Elsternwick golf course as it is.
Well, I was presenting really, I think, on the future of the Elsternwick Amateur Football Club.
I was with the group that was presenting on behalf of Elsternwick Park Golf Club there, and we were putting forward the case that we would like the park to be retained.
Well, I'm hoping there's going to be a replacement for oval number 2, which is not satisfactory for our purposes.
I presented on the flood mitigation effects of Elsternwick Park. It was designed as a retarding basin.
Our hopes for Elsternwick Park North are currently is to get a redeveloped oval 2 with unisex facilities and a bigger oval that facilitates better activities.
I'd like to at least see protection of the assets or the species that are there.
So already we have a lovely environmental area sustaining a lot of creatures, and if we just keep looking after it and perhaps even grow that area some more, that would work particularly well with people enjoying the golf experience.
The main thing was to maintain the flood storage in the park and not lose the flood mitigation benefits.
Sports for Kids I think is great for teamwork building, social morale, interaction with others and physical activity.
So I'm after a space that can be used by everyone that also integrates habitat.
I think it's been brilliant. Each of the presenters have had so much passion, good information. They clearly love this area.
My perceptions haven't really changed. It's been interesting hearing the variety of presentations.
With the environmental side of it, I think we're looking at leaving something behind when we go that's going to be a benefit to the whole of the city, if you like.
Hearing the eco and environmental solution really sounds like the way to go. So that would encompass a bigger wetlands, that would help flood mitigation, certainly help the environment, and it would allow for the provision of passive recreation.
At least council are seeking input of the community.
Following today's session, the panel will next meet to deliberate and deliver its recommendation to council.